This is the last time I'm going to wear this shirt, so I thought, let me just use it in the video. AI, AI, AI. Hey, this is Mike. I wanted to do a long video showing the different AI platforms that have come out and some differences between them. So Amazon Q, Grok, Chat GPT, and Google's Bard. Clearly, it's like all anyone's talking about. There was a meme, and I'm even late with this. Like, I did this video months ago. I didn't finish it. So it's not out, obviously. All this AI stuff is like right up my alley. Like, it's the new technology stuff that I think is exciting about the world. I don't know how to officially be involved. Like, I know there's the prompt engineer and stuff like that going around, but I thought it'd be fun to at least do like a little review. Now it is going to be like half butted, if you will, so there's basically Chat GPT, which was the first one, which they're already on iteration 4, which means they're about to release 5 probably in a couple months. But there's these theories and these news articles just saying like it's way more advanced than they were even anticipating, so they're not going to release it as they would have released, or it's, like all those things are going on. So just because I'm going last to first sort of thing, the most recent one was like 2 days ago, or today, was Amazon. So they're basically, it's Amazon Q, which is basically like an AI with the business in mind. Amazon Q is a new type of generative AI powered assistant that is specifically for work and can be tailored to your business. Amazon Q can help you get fast, relevant answers to pressing questions, solve problems, generate content, and take actions using the data and expertise found in your company's information repositories, code, and enterprise systems. When you chat with Amazon Q, it provides immediate relevant information and advice to help streamline tasks, speed decision-making, and help spark creativity and innovation at work. We have built Amazon Q to be secure and private, and it can understand and respect your existing identities, roles, and permissions, and use this information to personalize its interactions. Amazon Q is currently available in preview and will be available in 2 easy-to-understand pricing plans, Business and Builder. During preview period, many of the Amazon Q capabilities are available without any charge. See the preview pricing section below for details. So like, right off the bat, this is what's different than Chat GPT and Bard, because Chat GPT came out first and it was free. It was like limited. I think they did a limited release, but then it was like one of the fastest signups ever, which I think Threads became a faster sign up, but then Threads had like the bigger drop off. Threads, Facebook, Metas. So this is one of the things that make Amazon Q different, is that they're just immediately charging $20 a month. So unfortunately, so you would just create an AWS, Amazon Web Services account. All right, let's make sure I'm me. It's gonna get like philosophical right away. Am I me? Who am I? What am I? Fastbots.ai. Because Fastbots was sort of like, when I saw Fastbots, it's basically like, I saw this video and it was like, the guy was like he trained an AI chatbot basically with a bunch of Gary Vee videos, and then you could like talk to it, which I think is part of what this Amazon thing is that like the whole, in theory, like Chat GPT has been, because before anyone knew about it, you can feed it every bit of art, every bit of information on the internet that like they don't necessarily own, but you then feed it into this machine, and you feed like all the text that you have, probably all public domain, books and things of that nature, and then so That's great. Thank you. Make it shorter. So let's see. These might be similar. As I sit here penning this letter, my heart overflows with emotions that words alone cannot fully express. Yet, I find myself compelled to pour out my soul onto this page, hoping to capture a fraction of the love and admiration I hold for you. From the moments our paths intertwined, my world transformed into a symphony of color and vibrancy. You, my beloved, became the conductor of my heart, harmonizing every beat with your radiant presence. Your smile, like the sun's warm embrace, melts away any lingering shadows, casting a glow that illuminates my very being. So those are the first two paragraphs. Let's jump over to Chat GPT. My dearest wife's name. As I sit down to pen these words, my heart swells with gratitude for having you by my side. There are countless moments that I find myself awash in appreciation for the beautiful soul that you are. In every step we've taken together, I've discovered new layers of love and joy. Your presence in my life has been a guiding light, illuminating the darkest corners and turning them into spaces filled with warmth and love. Your unwavering support has been the foundation upon which I've built my dreams. Your laughter is the melody that brings music to even the quietest moments. Your strength during challenging times inspires me to be a better person every day. So if you noticed, okay, so I didn't have to reference the question again. I just said thank you. Shorter, please. My dearest wife's name. My heart overflows with love for you, my radiant sun, my guiding star. You are my everything, and I cherish every moment spent with you. Thank you for being my rock, my confidant, my muse. I love you beyond words. Forever yours, your name. And I did the same thing to GPT. I said, thank you, make it shorter. Absolutely, here's a shorter version. My darling wife's name. I find myself endlessly grateful for you. Your love has been my guiding light, your laughter my melody. Each day with you is a treasure, a journey I'm grateful to take with my best friend. Your unwavering support fuels my dreams, and your love shapes my world into a beautiful place. You are my rock, my confidant, my everything. I cherish you more than words can express. Thank you for being my constant source of joy and love. Forever and always, your name. Short and sweet, yet filled with love and appreciation for your wife. Thanks for that little thing at the end. So again, thank you for being my rock, my confidant, my muse. You are my rock, my confidant, my everything. So you've noticed there's like similarities, but there's differences. So it's like, so then let's try this. Oops. That's a beautiful letter. Your wife will surely appreciate the heartfelt sentiment you've shared. Sometimes simplicity and honesty in expressing love can have the strongest impact. So, one of the things that, this is like a little thing, but like if you hit enter, it like enters a new prompt. If you hit shift enter, you can return. So, okay. So I put both of them in. I said, summarize this into one letter. Bard. My dearest wife's name. My heart overflows with love and gratitude for you. Your love has been my guiding light, your laughter my melody, and your support my unwavering strength. Thank you for being my rock, my confidant, my everything. I cherish you more than words can express. My dearest wife's name. You are my guiding light, my everything. Each day with you is a treasure, a journey I'm grateful to take with my best friend. Your unwavering support fuels my dreams, and your love shapes my world into a beautiful place. Thank you for being my constant source of joy and love. Forever yours, your name. So, I mean, it's like they're both fun, right? Like, I mean, it's like all fun and games until like 60,000 people lose their job, or like millions of people lose their, like that's the fun thing. Cause like, or not the fun thing, but like, cause each thing that I'm doing is training it to be better, right? Like each input that we're doing is like training it. And so it's like the algorithm for understanding questions. And if you notice, like they have to copy or thumbs up or thumbs down. Look at this, I didn't even realize. So at the bottom of Bard, you can do shorter, longer, simpler, more casual, more professional. So let's go more professional, because this will be funny. Let's see. See, now the problem is, you notice it's like editing a few other drafts. So now it has 1, 2, and 3. It's got like other drafts there. But like basically when I do that, if you notice, then it loses the previous one. So it's like, but now, this was an earlier, one of my previous videos that I never did. The history would be gone. So now I'm assuming people complained or whatever, so now they have it. So now when you click your recent chats in the side of Bard, at least you can access them again and you can see. So, I mean, they're all like great. Like they're all like really cool, and they're fun to play around with. Like they're really fun to play around with, and they're things that you can do. If you have an email, you have like, there was earlier stories too about like how people would use these as sort of therapists. There's been things where like people jailbroke them to turn into like not like they started using bad words, and I think so. It's like, obviously it's not in the T8000 yet or whatever, but it's like, it's here, right? Like as much as like I would like it to not impact art, it's like, I think there was a tweet that was like, the future where robots create art and write poetry while humans pick out garbage from the ocean, and or something like that was not the future, like I imagined or I hoped for or something. And that's like true, right? Like unfortunately, but I think it's almost like one of the weird things with technology. It's like you can't fully see where the thing, what it eats. But like that's where Uber, it's like it was like ownership versus lack of ownership, and then it was like, oh, this app to like connect people, and then they can drive together. Like that's apparently a thing. So like that became something. And this, unfortunately, it's kind of doing it for writing. And I think these are good ideas. I think you still need writers and all that stuff. And I think people that know how to really use this, it's kind of like people that know how to Google well. But I think we're all starting to know how to Google well. But it's here. So I thought it would just be like fun to can't believe I still never got that email. But I thought it would just be fun to like at least talk about it, show it, and then obviously in 6 months or a year, this will be the robots behind me. They're like, tell people about how good the robots are, or something. I don't know. Oh, and then so the other, with the big hubbub last week or in 2 weeks or whatever about OpenAI's board. They fired the CEO because of some developments that were insane, I guess. Got everyone to protest because they didn't want him gone. So then that like brought him back and brought the board back. And so it was a crazy like 3 days. But I think it also, maybe it's showing like how fast everything even moves, that it's like someone's fired on Friday and by like Monday they're restored back to the board, like they're rehired. Like it's just, oh, and the other thing that I didn't even talk about, Bing is like Chat GPT infused Bing. And so it's like, I won't even get into it, but it's just like, this was the three. It's like when you go to Bing, you can then have like, instead of just going to all the web topics, it now does like ChatGPT infused. So it's like a mix of both. So it like answers the questions without having you go to all these like websites, which I feel like is a weird, like, it's almost watching the cannibalization of like the ad business that like all those bajillion of web pages have. But I'm assuming that'll make like the Bing and or the Google, like, because you know right now when you Google, because I didn't even get into this, but like when you Google, there's like Google search is now partly AI. So it's like, let's do this. Top three. So it's like you Google that, and then do I want to, there's like, let's see. So first, you have 4 ads. This is obviously the new Google. Tesla, GMC, Ford, Kia. Those are the top ads. Then you have from sources across the web. It shows the cars. U.S. News and World Report, 12 affordable family cars for 2023. Then people ask, what is the perfect car for a family of 6? Right? And then you go to Money, and Quora, and Carzing, and Copilot, Kelley Blue Book, My Drive Car. You have all these articles. Everyone's writing content to be at the top of that. Then you go to the middle. You see there's like best vehicle for family of 7, affordable family cars 2023. And then you go up here, get an AI powered overview for the search. Poof. And what does that do? Instead of going to all of those websites and spending all that time, and so again, what you do, so this is Google compared to GPT, but you have the Kia Telluride, Chevy Traverse, Subaru Legacy, Kia Sorento, Toyota Sienna, which, going to Bing, Kia Telluride, Subaru Ascent, and the Toyota Sienna. So it's like, obviously it's giving you more information, but it's like narrowing down all the insanity of going to like 4,000 different websites to be like, what is the right answer? Which, that's just powerful. And I don't know where it's going to end up, but it's just something of interest to note that like all of those opinions then get condensed into a computer generated, here are the answers. And I'm at 40 minutes. I really hope it's like 20, but then I gotta, gosh. AI robot, edit this.